This video is my running video. I just got back from Greece and it was an amazing trip. And I was shooting this video on my second to last day. We did a lot of running. We ran every morning for an hour and then we took 2-hour-long walks in the afternoons. So it was really intense while being there, a lot of activity. But the morning that I was shooting this, something really scary happened. This man was sitting on top of a hill and got in his Jeep and started going the same way I was. And I didn't think anything of it. I just thought, okay. And then he stopped. And I still didn't think that much of it because we saw that a lot where people would stop and talk on their cell phones. Then he started his Jeep and went the same way I was going for a while again, and then stopped again. And when I passed him, he did the same thing. So he kept... It was almost like he was waiting on me to catch up, and then he would start his car and keep going. And this happened 3 or 4 times, and then I started up a hill, and on the top of this hill, you'll see it in the video, it's really away from anything, where he stopped and talked to me this time and asked me if I was lost, and I said, no, I'm not lost, I'm just jogging. And so then he went to the top of the hill and parked. And I went almost to the top of the hill. You'll see in the video where I do a pan of the top of the hill, and his Jeep is actually sitting there, waiting. And so I didn't go all the way up because by that time I was kind of scared. And I turned around and started running back down the hill. And he got in his, or not got in his car, he was still in his car, but he turned on the car and started following me again. And this time he followed me and kept stopping and talking to me and saying, oh, you look so good when you're running, and really creepy. And but it was like a cat and mouse game he was playing. He would follow me for a bit and then stop. And then when I caught up to where he was, he would do it again and again and again. This happened by this time it was like 6 or 7 or 8 times. So I was running pretty fast by then because I was scared and pretty freaked out. And then where I would start, right before you start turning back towards the boardwalk, where it wasn't as, right before it started getting more public, he actually parked across the middle of the road, so I wouldn't really be able to go anywhere. And he assumed I would be turning where he had parked. But instead, I sprinted forward, and there was a hotel on the corner, really kind of hard to see. But I ran into the hotel and into their lobby and said, there's a man and he's following me and I'm really scared. And I was in there for a while, 5-10 minutes maybe. And then I saw a group of women in their bathing suits getting ready to go to the beach, and they had to cross where he was to go to the beach. And by that point, it was either take a taxi to my hotel or run with them or walk with them until they got to the boardwalk where I was safe. And so I did that, and when I started walking with this group of women, he was still there waiting for me. And when he saw me with them, he started his car and he pulled away and left. And it was so frightening. I can't tell you how frightening it was, but I sprinted. I had another 2.5 kilometers to get back to the hotel room on the boardwalk, and I sprinted those 2 kilometers. I've never run that fast, I don't think. And I got in, and my partner was sitting in there. He had already finished his run, and I was just crying by that time, and I was so scared. And I ran the next morning too, but not that way. I didn't go the same way. I didn't go anywhere that there weren't lots of people, because by that point I was really freaked out. So if we go back, because this is a kind of a special place to us, if we go back, we're going to run together so I don't end up in that situation again, because I think it was really on the verge of it being a very, very bad situation. But I'm back in Sweden now, and I'm safe, and hopefully nothing like that will ever happen again. So this is my running montage, and if you see the part where I pan across the top, I've gotten to the top of the hill, you'll see the Jeep sitting there. I almost took it out, but then I thought, maybe someone else will see this, and if they see a black Jeep following them, they'll go a different way. Okay, enjoy.